How's it going out there, everybody? Y'all know who it is. Lost with Jerry. I am back again with another video. Man, the video that I put out yesterday about the Docmobile, had to go to the doctor, you know. And it went to the doctor last night. I'm going to explain to you guys, man. I called my insurance company yesterday about 2 o'clock, I say. And I called them and I told them, I said, hey, I need a tow truck for the Docmobile to come from the house about 10 minutes away from here down the tire track to let them go ahead and doctor on the Docmobile. And they was like, what is a Docmobile? I said, that's the name of my car, Docmobile. And her name is spelled D-O-T, as Doc. And he said, okay, but then again he started laughing at me. I said, ain't no joke, man. Don't laugh at her name like that, you know. Don't laugh at her like that, you know. Because she's sick right now, ain't no time to be laughing at her. So that means I need a tow truck over here to get her from my house and get her to the doctor and let them go ahead and take care of her. Just to check it up and see what's wrong with her, you know. And I had a few little tears come out my eyes, you know, and I'm like, you know what? I'm sitting here wiping tears from my eyes like, why is I'm crying for it? Because the Docmobile got sick, you know. I think every time she gets sick, she let me down, man. I get to crying, you know. I can't have those tears falling from my eyes, man. I had nothing to wipe it with. You know, I didn't want to put my hands on my face, even though they was clean, but I still wiped them off, you know. But anyway, the dude didn't show up until 10:30 last night. And I'm sitting outside waiting for them to get here to get my baby away from here, you know, because she wasn't feeling too good. Every now and then I go outside and I pat her, you know, and I rub it down, you know, the car and stuff, you know, and ask her, was she feeling okay, you know, and she won't give me no answer. So when he got here, I said, man, I can start her up and I can get her behind your tow truck where you can get her lift up on top of the bed. He was like, no, I'm just going to lift it from the front and take it down there. I said, no, you're not. You got a bed truck, you're going to put it on top of the bed. You ain't dragging my car down the street. No, she ain't feeling that good. So we got to put it on the bed, and we're going to take it that way. My insurance paid you real good to come pick up the car on this flatbed. So that's how we're going to do it. So we sit outside for like a half an hour, getting the truck up on the ramp, you know, on the back of the truck, for him to tie down the wheels. I made sure he did all 4 wheels. I don't care if you about 2 minutes away from here. I want you to tie her down because I want her to fall off the back of the bad boy, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to take care of her the right way. And he said, okay, fine, no problem. He said, you're right, your insurance is paying me, so we're going to do it your way. I said, thank you. And make sure that she get down there okay, make sure she lock the doors and throw the key in the key box, you know. And I'll check up on her tomorrow morning before when I'm at work. So he was like, man, you treating this car like it's your baby. I said, yeah, it is my baby. It's my pride and joy. It's supposed to get me from A to B. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I go, it's supposed to get me back home. So, yeah, I'm going to treat her like she's my baby. And he said, okay. Threw up his hand. I said, yeah, whatever. So, then he took her down there, dropped her off, and the tire truck had called me this morning and said, okay, Jerry, your Docmobile is okay. She's breathing okay. She's sounding good, you know. She's running good. She's starting up real good. I'm like, wow, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, guys, for giving me my car back. You know what I'm saying? I said, can you run outside, put the phone up to the car so I can talk to her? He was like, oh, no, we can't do that, Jerry. He said, I got one of them type of phones that got the cord on them. I'm like, okay, that, you know, that sounds a little bit better. You know, you can't do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But I said, when you got the phone, you go out there and you rub her, you know, and tell her I say I'll be there for her, and when I get from work, you know, if I can get her, you know. And he said, okay, no problem. So, went down there anyway to get the car. And it was the alternator. A lot of you guys said it was the alternator. A lot of guys said it was a ground wire connector. It wasn't that. It was just the alternator. The batteries in there is brand new, so it wasn't a battery anyway. But the battery was dead for one reason, because the alternator wasn't running to keep it charged up. So we got the alternator in there. So what they had to do, they would have to take off the motor mounts on the engine and get the engine to raise up, you know, where they can get to that alternator, because everything is right there, but it's so close to the firewall where you can't even get to it. So they had to do all of that. So it ran me $380 just to get it done. So that was for the parts and the labor. The alternator ran $245 or $248 it was, and the rest of it was with labor. I can understand that, because I couldn't even do the job. I would never touch it, you know what I'm saying, because the car might bite me or something like that, so I don't want the car to bite me or jack me up no kind of way. So, but that's what it was. The alternator went bad. They renewed it, you know what I'm saying, put a brand new one in there. He showed me the old one, because I told him I want to see the old one before you get rid of it. I want to see what it looked like. He showed it to me, you know, and it was the same one. So that worked out real good, you know. But now I don't have to catch a ride to work or walk to work, you know, get a ride back home. You know, I want to thank my co-workers for getting me to work, you know, and bringing me back home. You know, I appreciate them for doing that. You know, my boss lady, you know, and one other food truck service truck driver was picking me up every morning, you know, making sure that we got there okay, you know, and I get my work truck, go to work. And by the time I get from work, my boss lady was like, hey, Jerry, I'm going to give you a ride home. I'm going to meet you over there, be outside in the front. Okay, fine. So she got me home, and I'm happy. I'm thankful for them for doing that for me. You know, I appreciate them a whole 100%. You know, I text one of the other truck driver. He didn't ever respond back, you know, but, you know, it's who you know that can be a friend that can help you out. Friends that won't help you out, you know what I'm saying? So the ones that did help me out is truly good friends, you know, 100% on that. But anyway, I do have the Dotmobile back home with me, and she's dirty, but I need to wash it, you know? But there y'all go. Man, so the alternator is sitting right over in here. So it's kind of bad because it got like a shield over it with the holes and everything sitting there and stuff like that, you know. For the fluid and stuff, you got a lot of wires in there. They take the belt off. They have to do a lot of stuff to get to it, you know. But it got done, you know. They checked the wires. Be taking the car back down there sometime soon. They're going to get rid of most of these wires that don't need to be here. And these wires was for an old alarm on the car, so that's gonna make that disappear and get it up out of here, you know what I'm saying? But just like I said, I was thinking about getting rid of the Dotmobile. If I ever got rid of the Dotmobile, it'll go for $1,400. I ain't going no higher than that, you know. Fresh brand new tires on it, but it's good to have two cars, but I only need one, so it's time to go ahead and see if I can do a little trick with it, you know what I'm saying, and maybe I can get rid of it. But y'all see that Lawsuit Jerry YouTube sign sitting there, you know. Lawsuit Jerry in the back window, 32 gang 32 in the back, you know. On the other side of the window, you still got Lawsuit Jerry with the YouTube symbol also too. But y'all can't see that dirtiness on the car, but I can. The guy came outside, rubbed on the car. Y'all can see what he rubbed it at right there, so he did come outside and rub the car, so that was a good thing. So he kept his promise with Lawsuit Jerry and went outside and talked to the Dotmobile, let him know that everything was okay, you know, and Lawsuit Jerry was gonna be down there to get his baby. Man, and I mean, baby was talking to me as soon as I got in the car, you know, and she was like, hurry up, stick the key in, start me up, you know, and I have to hurry up and put the key in there and have to turn it on and make sure that she was sounding good. But yeah, she sounded good. When I crunked it up, she got to shaking around like, yeah, I'm back, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you back. You better stay back here because I'm going to need you, you know, for a good ride, you know. But I'm glad I made it to them car shows, okay, you know what I'm saying, up there and back before she even broke down on me. So somebody's up there watching me. Up there, man, he's up there watching me, man. So he made sure I got back home safely, and before she break down at home, that way everything is good when she do break down at home. You know, I ain't stranded nowhere out there. So it's all good. But anyway, I'm not gonna give up on my baby, you know. I'm just gonna figure out some other things to do and trying to see if I can get some other different car, you know, where I can just have some around to get me from A to B just in case one break down, you know, because it's hard when one car break down. That's the only one you got, and it's not good. That's my work car. Work car gonna get me there and back, you know. But like I said, the job is no more than 5-10 minutes away, easy, you know what I'm saying, and take off with it that way. But we have nice weather out here, so I can go ahead and rinse it off and clean up a little bit inside and out, you know, and sterilize everything on the inside, you know, and make sure I do that before anybody else get in the car. Make sure everything is good. So I got everything over there. Get in there, get the spraying down stuff, wipe it down everything, and keep on going, you know. But just like I always say in my video, guys, thanks a lot. I love every last one of y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. And man, a lot of you guys been sending up prayers for the Dotmobile, but Dotmobile is doing better, you know, 100% better, I'm hoping. And man, I just gotta get up out of here, put some gas up in it, you know, and make them feel good, you know, put some fuel injection, clean up inside this bad boy some, or clean my fuel injection. I can clean that with a can of good stuff I got. I can spray up in there and clean out real good, you know, that way she can breathe a little bit better, you know. And I'm hoping that nothing else goes wrong with the Dotmobile, man. I really don't. So, anyway, my 32 gang, stay safe out there. Be careful. And I'm just happy that my baby back home, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she's back up. I ain't got to depend on nobody to give me a ride nowhere and pick me up, do whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Dotmobile is home, man. And, man, Dotmobile going to have a nice, good old time today in this garage. Clean them up real good. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be all right. Anyway, 32 games. Be cool out there. Peace. Love you all. Later.